personally define self-sufficiency, for me it really means somebody who is totally self-reliant.
I consider self-sufficiency to be free, to do as you please and to have options and choices really in your life and the lives of the ones that are directly around you.
When a person can go out to the streets and start living on his own with a job, with the proper tools he needs to blend into society, being able to pay rent, his bills, or car.
The mission of the MAC project is to promote self-sufficiency for low and moderate income families and communities of Southern California through advocacy for and delivery of social, educational, housing, and employment services. The self-sufficiency project is an opportunity for MAC project for community development to listen to the concerns and to the recommendations from the community as to what a self-sufficiency program should consist of. It's an opportunity for us to engage in that conversation with people and listen. So for me, it's a listening campaign.
This lady or whatever, she went to jail and then she got out and she tried to apply for school, and they asked her a question if she ever been to jail or because of drugs and stuff. Right. And she put yeah, and then they just stopped the application right there and told her that she couldn't do it.
Like if you get caught for a felony, like sort of like drugs, like you get caught, you go to prison, whatever. When you get out, no one wants to hire like an ex-felon. So what you're gonna do is go right back to, selling drugs and stuff. So I think it's just a big game. It's just like a
like a cycle.
Yeah, it's just like a cycle.
A lot of our residents are basically coming out from the state of California prison system.
I'm an ex-offender, okay, and when you go and apply, the first thing, like for example, I went to go apply for Section 8, and they told me, you're an ex-felon, we can't help you, and that was very disappointing.
The people that come through nosotros and stuff, they've been in prison, they've been locked up, they haven't dealt with society issues.
Some of them don't have birth certificates, they don't have IDs, because they can't get their birth certificates because they lost them after so many years being in prison. Some have years and years without having a job. So for them to get jobs, they have to learn to fill out applications, and they don't have nothing to put on there.
A lot of these guys don't even know what a checkbook is or how to fill out a check, balancing out bank statements, all those basic functions of life, to get them ready to be out in society.
A lot of times we get misjudged, by the community, and that's okay, but I need to let them know that, what, there is people that change and we need more help. I need more help, I really do, just give us a chance.
I think it should have some kind of job training. I think it'd be really critical for them because these guys, like I said, they lived in the streets, they've been using drugs, almost their whole life, so they have no kind of job training.
They need some type of training or some type of temporary work, like staffing, what is that, temp staffing, something that could train them or help them get jobs.
But at least get them in the door somewhere where they could just start working or something,
Pues la verdad, ahorita no estamos preparados ni para otra renta ni para salir a buscar casa. Pues primeramente me gustaría pedir ayuda, platicar con un representante, porque yo quiero pues no quedarme estancada, sino quiero que mi familia y yo pues crezcamos, ¿verdad? Pero queremos que nos ayude.
Like have people that people could look at them and be like, that was me a couple of months ago, that was me a couple of years ago, Look at where he's at now, And like they could be like, oh well, if he could do it and we were in the same situation, then why can't I, you know? Someone that wants to like help people with that, even if they're not getting paid.
Alguna cosa, más viviendas de bajos recursos.
Help them be sufficient where they could manage their life financially, mentally, and spiritually. Bring in the programs, bring in the agencies, let the people get involved. That's what's needed. That's what I would love to see happen again.
I think it's important that whatever goals we have, that we ensure that we honor each individual's personal aspirations and whatever goals they may define for themselves, that we have the ability to honor that and to do whatever we can to help them achieve their goals.